And I'm getting mighty tired of your trifling ways and of listening to that jackass Bray.
What's up, y'all? It's Crystal with Essential Crystal Tarot, but of course, this is not a tarot reading. This is a video about manifesting and maintaining healthy relationships. Here I have my special guest,
Flame.
and we are going to just be talking about, like I said, manifesting and maintaining healthy relationships. Healthy relationships. So I have some notes here. So if I'm looking down, it's because I'm referring to my notes because we have a lot of things listed and we're just going to kind of touch on it. And I just want it to all be compiled neatly. Okay. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And for those of you returning, welcome back. So glad to have you. Steps of manifesting a healthy relationship. We all know that in order to attract something that you want, especially when it comes to romantic relationships, you have to have that within already. You have to have your mind, your body, your spirit in a certain place. The first step would be get yourself
together.
Get yourself together.
For me personally, I had to get myself together and, find myself pretty much. Again, I had to find myself again. I was on a journey, what I'm saying? Kind of lost focus.
I believe just in general, it's a good idea to release ties from the past. That's just that. A lot of people like to maintain.
Just try to take that little lad dip or whatever. You keep taking them dips, you're gonna drown, buddy.
Well,
in toxicity.
That's one way to put it. But some people like to keep in touch with the past, whether that is still texting, talking on the phone, linking up, keeping contact through mutual friends. Why is it a good idea to release your past, you say? Well, it's a good idea because it gives you a clean slate and a fresh perspective. You know what I'm saying? You don't have no baggage. You don't have those messages, those, random text messages like what you doing or whatever. It also allows you to evaluate your past relationships better. So you can't be dealing with your past and trying to
move forward.
Right. How are you going to be able to evaluate? How are you going to be able to evaluate what transpired in the past, whatever wasn't working, and how are you going to be able to evaluate what happens if you're still dealing with it? You know what I'm saying? You're not over it. Keeping in contact with people from the past clouds your judgment. Okay? It's harder for you to identify red flags as well as green ones when you're still dealing with the past. Did you have anything else to add to that a little bit?
Pretty much, and then take a look back once you're done with it, cut it off, take a look back and weigh your cons and pros, but also take the bad and just, what you don't want. So,
Okay.
Basically just put it on the scale, evaluate.
Mm-hmm. All right, so the next step would be to be completely honest with yourself.
Yeah, you can't lie to yourself.
Yeah, know yourself.
You can't lie to yourself. At the end of the day, you can't lie to yourself. Because you lying to yourself, then you going to lie to everybody else. Pretty much.
Mm-hmm. So this basically alludes to self-awareness. Self-awareness keeps us accountable. When you are self-aware, you're aware of not just your light, but your darkness as well. And you own it. And you don't project or you don't... What is it that I'm looking for? You don't blame other people for... I'm talking about as far as taking accountability for your flaws and stuff. You don't just blame other things and other people.
Everybody did it except for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ain't good. No good. No bueno.
Also, it keeps you aware of, like I said, not just your darkness, not just your flaws, but your light as well. You're aware of what you offer, what you bring to the table. Self-awareness also gives you direction, so you know exactly where you're going. You know yourself. When you know yourself, you know what path you're on, you know where you're going, and it helps you identify the people that basically are aligned on your path or aligned with your journey. You know what I'm saying? It helps you figure that out. But if that's not important to you, then you're going to meet a bunch of, what do we call these people? Seat fillers. You're going to meet some seat fillers along the way.
Seat fillers.
Yeah, I don't want to sound disrespectful or whatever.
I'm gonna say leeches.
It could be leeches.
Just
Lessons. You're gonna meet some lessons along the way.
Lessons.
Yeah. Self-awareness also helps with transparency and communication because you're aware of your triggers.
You know how you don't want motherfucker talking to you, so you ain't gonna talk to somebody like, you know what I'm saying?
Honesty trumps fear. So when you are aware, when you're honest with yourself, you know how to, or not necessarily know how to, but you're confident in whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like you're confident in speaking your truth, and you can also accept the truth better as well. Honestly, why do people lie? Why do people tell half truths? Or why do people have trouble with communicating at all?
That you gonna think this of them or think that of them or leave them alone or some bullshit.
People who lie and have a hard time keeping it real with themselves, they usually have a hard time communicating effectively.
Yeah, all they do is tell a lie. Fake card ain't work down.
Fear and insecurity will have you more focused on the actions of the other person instead of the clarity needed to be given in order to fix the misalignment. So, what I mean by that basically is, like he said, when you worried about what the person going to do or, you know, how this person might change up after you speak your truth, you're not really concerned with the direction of the connection, where it's going. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to prolong the situation. You're lying. You're not speaking your truth. Yeah, you're bullshitting. You're wasting time, basically. Really, everything's going to come out to light at some point in the connection. Like, the truth will eventually show itself at some point. You just prolong the situation. And who knows, like, when you're honest, if you're with the right person, they're going to be understanding.
Respect the fact. Like, give them the chance to tell them what it is and then let them decide whether they're going to deal with it or, you know what I'm saying? Keep moving.
Right. Because if it's meant to be, it's going to be. It doesn't matter.
If it's meant to be, it'll be. It won't be. So, baby, I'll let it be.
What was that?
I had a moment. They jukebox with it. Jukebox with all up there.
Okay, so now we're going to talk about green flags because a lot of posts, a lot of videos, whatever, people just tend to talk about the red flags, always focusing on the red flags. Well, let's talk about some green flags with manifesting healthy relationships. So if a person says what they mean and mean what they say, like actually put some action behind what it is that they talking about, of course, that's a green flag. That's a green flag. Regardless of what it is, it's a green flag.
Yeah, be a doer. Be a doer.
Second green flag, equal give and take. So it doesn't matter if y'all are like real serious or if y'all just in the beginning stages of dating. It should always be an equal give and take. I don't care.
Sure.
It should always be.
One hand wash the other.
Yes, it's very important. I guess this would be like for more serious connections. Personally, I feel like what?
No gender role.
No gender roles. When you stuck in traditions like, well, my mom used to do this, that, and the third, and
big back then, get out there and change that old.
Wait a minute now.
Okay, I'm sorry.
We gotta remove pride and ego. As far as like an equal give and take, like, you know, don't be afraid. It's especially like if we're talking about like a serious couple.
Nah, though, somebody got left the load a little bit. You feel me? Like,
you know
Take something off. You know what I'm saying? Like,
don't be afraid
It might be a rough week this week. Shit, let me wash the clothes, baby. Let me fold the clothes. Let me wash the dishes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I get, like I said, that
purpose come with those things.
like I said, that I guess that would be for like a more serious couple. In the beginning phases, a person that is willing to help out, like, you know, hey, I see you get your nails done. Let me, you know, give you a couple dollars to get your nails done. You don't have to pay for that this week. I got it. Or you don't have to pay for that this month. I got it. You know what I'm saying? And then you be like, oh, well, you know, he did give me a little bit of money. Let me see what's his favorite meal. Let me buy him some dinner. Yeah, let me make him something to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, just do something in return. Like, do something sweet without even asking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That'd be the thing too.
You know, there's a couple minds like, you want me to trick off on some nails? Trick off on some nails?
Nah, it's not even about tricking. It's about, like I said, equal give and take.
Yeah, for sure. Me, I understand. I know what's going
on. Anyways, basically, be a team player. Okay, be a team player. Even though, like I said, even if it's just like the early stages of dating, you want to make sure that y'all at least y'all have that friendship to where you're looking out for one another. You know what I'm saying? Green flag number 3. Being family oriented. This is a green flag. A person that is close with their family, even if they don't have kids or if they have kids, well, especially if they have kids. If they are involved with their children, if they're hands-on with their children, you know, you're looking at how they're raising their children, you know, how their children act with them, interact, you know what I'm saying? Or, like I said, if they don't have kids, how they interact with their parents, you know, siblings, aunts, uncles, whatever. Like, they gotta have some people, somebody around them that, you know, they care about. You know, show that they care about other people. They got some sort of support system, you know, or something like that. Just, it's always good to make sure that you're dating somebody that at least has some family around, because, you know, they can show some sort of loyalty, especially if you're a person that's big on loyalty. You know, usually people that are close with their family display a certain level of loyalty. You know? Is that right? Yeah. Green flag number 4. Stability. Stability. Whether this is financially, mentally, emotionally, you gotta be stable. You gotta be stabilized somewhat. Okay? And I'm not saying like you gotta be established, like fully established, especially if you're young.
You gotta have your feet planted at least. Like, you got some type of emotion going.
You gotta have somewhere to stay.
Got something going.
Okay, if you ain't got nowhere to stay, you don't need to be dating, honey.
Hell no. You gotta get your priorities in order.
Yeah, if you're not,
that's part of getting yourself knowing. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself together.
that goes back to the first part. Yeah, get yourself together.
Know yourself.
Have somewhere to stay. A car, you know, transportation, because we don't want to be out here collecting liabilities. You know what I'm saying? And some income. You know what I'm saying? A little job, something. You know, gotta have some money coming in. What if, you know, like I said, you want to go out on a date? You want to do something special for your friend? Equal give and take. How you gonna give if you ain't got no ends? You know what I'm saying? You gotta have some resources, some connects, something. You know, don't shortchange yourself. If you know you up there, then you need to find somebody that's around where you at. You know what I'm saying? Don't shortchange yourself either. And like we were saying, mental stability. You want to make sure that you're dealing with somebody that is mentally sound. That's a green flag. Somebody that's like peaceful. They're mentally sound. They don't have to call you 24/7 or text you all damn day to feel stable. You know what I'm saying? Like, they are good on their own. They're secure on their own. You know what I'm saying? You're just a bonus. And vice versa. You know what I'm saying? You got to be mentally stable. It was something I wanted to say about mental stability, too.
Just have, like, mental check-ins? Like,
not necessarily mental check-ins. It's a green flag I was talking about. I guess this would kind of come into play with self-awareness. But a person that talks about mental health, too, that's a green flag. You know what I'm saying? Because some people are not up on mental health. That's a green flag. Somebody that's just aware of the mental state, period. and willing to acknowledge it, that's a green flag. Green flag number 5 would be, and this is debatable, I say a person with the same spiritual or religious beliefs as you is a green flag. Well, I say the same. I'm not saying similar. I'm saying the same. If y'all are both Christians, if y'all are both Muslims, if you're both Buddhists, if you're both just free spirited and you don't have a religion, if you're both atheists, do what works for you. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like that gives you a better chance at.
Same, go with it.
Huh?
So if it's the same, go with it.
Yeah, like I feel like that gives you a better chance, especially if
You might get a better chance, but some people
a better chance at at longevity.
All the dots connecting. Besides that one, would you think that'll be a deal breaker?
I do, because it's like I said
Because
personally.
that's a core belief.
Because religion, spirituality, your belief system is important. That's the root.
It's a core belief. Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel
But
like
it ain't-
everything
it ain't-
deteriorates around that.
But I'm just saying, if it ain't going against, my religion ain't going against yours, why the hell we can't make that, you know what I'm saying? If that's the only
You
thing.
make it sound simple.
I'm just saying that's what it is.
Not all the time. I heard what you said. But
but
like I said, when it comes to, like, let's say y'all been together for 3-4 years, and then y'all start talking about marriage, like I said, all right, so y'all might bump heads when it comes to the marriage ceremony, or if you want to get married, or how marriage is supposed to go, and if y'all decide to have kids. How are y'all going to decide what core beliefs you're going to instill in your child if y'all both, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like y'all may not, like y'all beliefs are beefing, like, you know, the sets are beefing. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying, like, what if?
It sound like you religious and spiritually gangbang.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
At the end of the day, why can't we instill, if we gonna goddamn why can't we instill both?
It's not impossible.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
But put down in the comments what y'all think about that.
If this baby, you know what I'm saying, if you had a certain religion, like you was Christian and I was Muslim, goddamn, baby,
I think it ain't gonna work.
You know what I'm saying?
You talk about them two sets.
But yeah, it's real though. It happened though, for real, like real shit.
It can be cute at first, cause you gotta think about it. You gotta think about it. When you first is dating somebody, and you really like a person.
Yeah.
But
they going praying 5 times a day, and you like, shit, well, we ain't gotta go to church this Sunday. You know what I'm saying? I don't really do Bible study and choir practice and all that through the week. So, you know what I'm saying? I do all mine on Sunday.
You can tolerate it at first, or you might be patient with it at first. It might be cute at first. It might be fine at first. But then when you're going along in a relationship and y'all might have other little issues, little problems or whatever, that one thing, because it's so important.
Or religion?
Yes, religion, spirituality, whatever, because it is so important, that might become a bigger issue later on down the line, is what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. That's just my opinion.
It depends on the people and how bad you want it. Shit.
Don't make it harder.
Hey.
Don't make it harder. A green flag is if you find somebody that's in your same book.
You're right. We can take it.
You got it, babe.
This ain't no debate. Don't do that.
I said debatable.
Don't do that.
We was having a little mini debate.
And a healthy relationship. Maintenance.
So we've already discussed.
I said maintenance.
Yes. So we've already discussed.
You talking about shit.
We've already discussed.
I'm back.
I can get my fucking words out. You want me to cut you out with shit? Shut the fuck up. So we've already discussed the green flags. Let's talk about healthy relationship maintenance. Okay, so this is the part where you've already manifested.
Established, you know what I'm saying? Got that good love going.
You've already manifested your idea. What?
I'm laughing at that.
No, I'm just keeping it moving. I'm sticking to the script. Oh my God. Okay. What the fuck was I saying?
I already done got you, you know what I'm saying? Y'all done planted your feet, you know what I'm saying? Got something going, you growing, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, you've established.
You done manifested your relationship.
You've manifested your relationship. Now, let's talk about how do you keep this healthy relationship? How do you keep it?
Flame lit.
Yes, how do you keep it lit? So, first thing, clear line of communication, mutual respect.
That's a must.
Yeah.
A must.
Okay, so this stuff is like just kind of piggybacking off of the green flags, because like I said, in order to attract what you want, the healthy relationship, you have to kind of have that within yourself. So yeah, this kind of piggybacks off of some of the things that we previously mentioned. So mutual respect. Okay, you respect each other's
space,
mind, but specifically speaking on communication, we gotta respect each other's opinions.
Yeah.
Even if they differ.
Yeah.
You know?
You got a serious look up there.
I'm just saying.
I respect your opinion.
I respect your opinion too.
That's part of respecting your mind, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You're not gonna agree.
You know what I'm saying? Because
y'all not gonna always agree on things. Like, of course, it's just not possible. But
not on everything.
No, not on everything. But having that respecting that person's perspective and opinion is very important. And knowing how to speak too. Like, tone is important. Tone, it's not always what you say, it's how you say it. So be very mindful of how you talk to your partner too. You know what I'm saying? Don't be nasty. Don't be rude. Don't be mean. You know what I'm saying? Just because you're in a bad mood or a shitty mood. You know what I'm saying? Like, support. Okay?
Support each other.
Supporting each other in the connection is very important.
Their goals, aspirations, you know what I'm saying?
And some
achievements.
Yeah, knowing the goals. You know what I'm saying? Like, knowing each other's goals is important, because this goes kind of into communication. Like, don't be afraid to share certain aspirations or goals with your partner. Like, this is something that should be talked about very often. You know what I'm saying?
So y'all can strive together.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, just show that interest and that support.
Together, each achieve more.
Affection, touching, skin to skin, just like Yeah, I know some people aren't affectionate though. If you're not affectionate, just don't even be in a relationship. I feel like, what the fuck is the damn point, honestly? Because let me tell you what's gonna happen. Regardless if it's the man or the woman, somebody's gonna get jealous of the couples that are affectionate. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna wish. Yeah, they're gonna start whining or cheating. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to go there. All right, so that kind of goes into also having a healthy amount of space as well. Gotta have time to miss each other. Even if you guys are best friends, you still gotta have time apart. You know what I'm saying? Give each other some space.
Couple out. That's all I need. I get on your nerves sometimes.
He's a baby.
Me?
Get on here and act new. But they can clearly see that you're a baby.
This is affection.
It is, but you're still a baby.
And I love you.
I love you too. But what the fuck?
My boy going crazy. You know what's going on, man. You know what's going on.
It don't take a rocket scientist to know about a healthy amount of space.
Give each other time, miss each other.
I think that kind of goes into trust too, though. I just feel like that is common sense. If you don't have common sense, don't date.
Common sense ain't so common.
It ain't, unless both of y'all ain't got common sense and y'all understand that shit. That's y'all love language or whatever. But you can't trust that person to take a little time away from you, then no, it's just no. We're not gonna get into all that. A healthy amount of reassurance, compliments. You're handsome. You have to compliment each other. You know, like remind each other that yes, I still find you attractive. I still got the hots for you. You know. Cause you can forget, you know what I'm saying? You can be like,
He's talking about the hots.
yeah. Sometimes you might get used to people. And you're like, you know what?
I don't really like that motherfucker.
Yeah, you all right. You know, I'm just used to you now. Like no, no. You don't want that. You gotta make sure that you're complimenting each other and providing that reassurance. But like I said, it's a healthy amount of reassurance. This isn't something that should be done every day.
Every day.
But
Hey, you know you're still beautiful, right?
Yeah, just every once in a while. Especially if, with us moms, we get caught up in, momming. And sometimes we just don't, get our hair done or fix ourselves up like that. We start looking like the house. You know what I'm saying? Like,
The house.
we start looking homely as hell. Sometimes you just want to hear that you still got it, basically.
Yeah, but the house, though.
You then been in pajamas?
I get it. Yeah. Right. Oh, goddamn, about to goddamn say, man. Cut, man. Cut.
You're not gonna take us serious.
See, yeah, it's all part of us. But now, yeah, I get what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
You look like you ain't went nowhere all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. All right. Keeping track of progression, holding each other accountable.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's big.
Yeah. This kind of goes into what we were saying about supporting each other's achievements and goals. But keeping track of the financial goals, because if y'all have already set goals, you have to keep track of it. You have to keep track of your progression. Like still check in. Hey, well we still working towards ABCD. You know what I'm saying? Not just goals as a couple, but personal goals as well. You know what I'm saying? Emotional well-being, keeping track of progression as far as emotional well-being. That kind of goes in with holding each other accountable too, because if you see your partner being a bitch, and that goes both ways. If you see your partner just being a bitch or something, like call them out on it, especially if it's unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? Don't uphold that shit. I'm like, hey,
You been a little bitch.
you need to get a hold of yourself.
No, what you said? What you said earlier?
Okay.
What do you need?
Oh,
What
yeah.
do you need?
Like I
What do you
said,
need?
the type of day we had, I got to the point.
What do you need?
I got to the point where I said, hey, what do you need? And I was genuinely concerned. Like, is there something?
By this time I was cooling though. I was chilling.
Well, I still wanted to see if there was anything that you needed.
Yeah, I
Like,
appreciate it, man.
yeah. So it's okay. Just check in. All right, this is something that's important. Listen up, guys.
Hello, fellas. Y'all might think there's a lot of unsatisfied women out here.
Yes,
Don't be doing your job.
there's grown women that haven't experienced an orgasm, an authentic orgasm. So yeah, we're talking about a healthy sex life, y'all. Yeah, like he was saying, don't be out here just having sex for yourself, especially if you're in a relationship. That's not healthy. You gotta
Get to know your partner. Get to know like body,
the body.
Mind, all that good stuff.
Yeah, it starts with the mind, honestly.
Yeah.
But don't be afraid to be honest. Have honest conversations about likes and dislikes in the bedroom. I know that can be awkward. It can be a little taboo to talk about some things like, babe, I don't really like such, or
Could you do a little
you might need to do some tweaking.
spice it up.
You know what I'm saying? And it's okay. Like, don't be afraid to teach. A lot of people, I've seen that. I don't know about y'all, but I've seen a lot of people saying, I ain't teaching no grown ass man this and that, or I ain't teaching no bitch. No. You gotta let the pride and ego go. You know what I'm saying? If you love one another,
and then you gotta be willing to listen too.
right? You gotta be.
If she expressing it, you want XYZ, and you gotta listen to XYZ. This don't be that, that don't be this.
Right.
See?
And everybody's different.
Everybody
so,
different.
you know, you're not really sure what type of experience that person has. Just, you gotta take time to teach and learn
Yeah.
one another. Don't be afraid to teach somebody what you like, and don't be afraid to learn. You know what I'm saying? Don't have too much pride, too much ego that you like, oh, I don't need to be taught that. You might,
Yeah.
because that person,
It
you know what I'm
ain't that
saying?
good.
Yeah, you know,
You're not good as you thought you were.
that person is, that person might have experienced something a little different, or you know, sometimes, especially with women, we've done something with ourselves that we like. You know what I'm saying? And you teach your partner what you discovered on your own. Because a lot of people like to like throw other people in the mix. Oh well, so who taught you that? Who did that? You know what I'm saying? It don't even be about nobody else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exploring on my own.
So, this kind of goes back into, like I said, piggybacking off of the green flags, equal give and take. So, the maintenance in a healthy relationship is knowing when to give breaks, you know, giving
Lift the
proper,
load a little bit.
yes, being generous, generous. A lot of this is like, you know, kind of piggybacking off of each other, but it's so important. It's so important to just be nice in the
All
relationship.
in all, guys, have to be friends.
You gotta be
Oh,
friends.
you gotta actually love that person, you know? Like, I genuinely love her.
I love you too.
Like my whole life.
Because you don't want to be in a relationship where you don't really like somebody.
Yeah, that ain't no fun. That shit destined to crash. It's gonna
You
crash.
know? Or y'all might be cool. Y'all might be alright.
Yeah, y'all just tolerate each other. Like, nah, let that shit go. You holding each other back.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Holding each other back, wasting time. Like, nah.
Right. This concludes manifesting and maintaining healthy relationships. Okay. If you guys have other tips and other not clues, damn, what the fuck?
Clues.
Not clues, tips
I don't
and
respect the gadget.
I watch too much true crime. It's the true crime. I'm sorry, y'all. Advice.
Advice, questions.
Advice.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, leave it down in the comments. Y'all be acting like y'all scared to talk in the comments, and I will gladly interact. Okay, so please.
I do.
Besides you, babe.
No, I'm just telling you.
Anyways, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you like my handsome special guest and you would like to see more videos of us, more of our couple videos, let us know down in the comments, because we do have a lot of things in the store. And I told y'all in my last video that I got
some shit coming.
yeah, I got some tricks up my sleeve.
You know, finding work.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Creating content. I be on her ass too. She be tripping.
All right, y'all. And like I close out my videos, no one else tells you today, know that I love you. I love you. Oh, sorry. Well, I don't know. Do we?
I just like my life. I like good they fuck with you. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
Peace, love, and light.
Peace.